Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slap chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slap chalks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Here at Stage 4 Designs, we are all about innovation and athlete safety. We've been doing this since 2015, designing the most innovative obstacles in the sport, and now with our partnership with the World Ninja League, we are very excited to bring some of our best designs to the highest level athletes in the world. For our process, it all kind of starts right here in our digital design. There's a much more deliberate process now in what we do, with our goal being the utmost in athlete safety. So we put everything into our digital design first, make sure it's all going to work, then we procure the parts. We learned the process and refined it to what we feel are some of the highest quality urethane products you're going to find in the Ninja space, and that all happens here at our custom built workbench. A lot goes into our urethane, and we are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a bunch of stuff. So when you do place an order with us, that order comes through and we basically build everything from scratch. Paint department is scalable. We basically hand paint most things, but some things that require a little bit more spray or bigger, we're capable of that as well. These athletes put these obstacles through some of the most rigorous circumstances that you can think of, and we want to try to plan for every contingency. We never want an obstacle to break on anybody. We always want our stuff to feel solid and not move around a whole lot, so that the athletes can trust their skills to throw the biggest moves that they possibly can on anything that we put out there. Our CNC machine handles all of most of our flat goods. It's the workhorse around here. It actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of cutting things out. We don't do any of our flat goods by hand. We make sure that everything is exactly the same and replicable, so that, you know, if you're doing courses or you have athletes that are going either head to head or the same obstacle that you're going to find at one Ninja gym is going to feel exactly the same if you go to another Ninja gym or your home for that matter, so that there's consistency with all of our product. Over the years, as we've added to our suite of products that we offer, we realized that pipe and metalworking is becoming more and more commonplace in Ninja obstacles, and to meet that demand, we've added the ability to do that here as well. So a lot of the obstacles that you'll see that we design and develop are meant to go on truss, and pipes are a big part of that. So we've added a pipe bending station here and look for, in the future, us to offer a lot more innovative obstacles that kind of exist in that space where pipes are a big part of it. So here, everything that we put out is tested by real ninjas before it goes out. We want to make sure that our obstacles can stand all sorts of unforeseen circumstances. We know that Ninja athletes move in ways that are innovative and new, and we want to try to account for as many of those as we can and make sure that those obstacles hold up. So we test everything. Over the last 10 years, Stage 4 Designs has been committed to developing the most innovative obstacles that you're going to find, but also the safest and most reliable obstacles. Our motto here is elevating obstacles. We do feel that on this platform, we can take something that's both fun and creative, but also elevate it to an industry that deserves to stand on its own.
Good day, mates. Welcome to the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 4 qualifier at Australia Warrior Fitness Ninja in Gosford in New South Wales. Courtesy of our course designer, Shen, out here. He's been doing absolutely incredible throughout these last couple of divisions out here. And today we are ending out our Saturday with our Elite Division, and it's going to be absolutely insane. We've got a lot of high-class talent out here. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside Enzo DeFerrari Wilson, who's having a couple of audio issues at the minute, I believe. We'll get him in once it's all ready and sorted to go. But we have so many amazing elite athletes that are going to be taking on our course today in Australia. Let's take a look at how they got here and what they are going to be facing when it comes to the Premier Series now. So what we've done, we've taken the top 25% of all athletes from the World Championships and their season standings in their region, and all of those people applicable have gotten an invite to the Premier Series, meaning that they can take part in any competition they want to from any country from across the world that we are holding the competitions in. We have two courses that we're running today. We've got the placement course and challenge course. On placement, if you fall or run out of time, your run is over, and that placement course will be seeding your run order for the challenge course. And on the challenge course, you've got 2 retries per athlete and 1 retry per obstacle. And the top 4 people on the challenge course are going to be qualifying for the Premier Series finals for Season 4 on November 20th through the 22nd at Ascend Obstacle Training in Marlborough. It's going to be absolutely insane down in Massachusetts. We're currently in a completely different world to Massachusetts at the minute. We're in Australia down under. It's going to be an absolutely insane competition today. We have so much talent coming through here. I'm really excited to be getting on with it. Can we get some feed from Enzo, please, possibly? Hello?
Hello? I think I'm here. Let's go. I'm here. Let's go, Billy. What's up?
Possibly. I don't know. We'll have to see if Enzo
Maybe not.
comes in at any point.
Wait.
Okay. So Enzo is having a couple of audio issues at the minute, so we're going to be having him on very shortly. But look at the roster that we've got out here. We've got some proper Australian power coming out here. It's going to be absolutely insane. Our elite females are absolutely stacked. We've got Millie Baker coming out here, being our first runner. It's going to be absolutely insane to have her on. Her father, Darren Baker, was able to get first place in the amateur division, which was absolutely insane. So we're excited to see Millie Baker come on. She's been doing ninja for a long, long time. She's gone over to a bunch of international competitions. Same with Zoe Harkness out here. Now, Zoe Harkness has been killing it not only in the Australian scene, but also in the NSC scene. She went over to the NSC finals in Life Force, and she has also been a 2-timed Premier Series finalist as well in seasons 1 and 2. And she was able to get second place in season 2 over at Life Force's finals, which was absolutely insane, only being bested by Nora Brown-John on that challenge course. Abby Cutts has also been absolutely insane when it comes to the Australian ninja scene. She's been killing it in local competitions as well. Out in Queensland which is where she's from, which rounds out an absolutely insane elite female team. Riley Hume, oh my goodness, what a name this is. An absolutely amazing young athlete who's been taking the ninja world by storm down under, and he's definitely a pick to win it all. Another pick to win it all is 20-year-old Saxon Johnstone. Excuse me. He's absolutely insane. He was one of the young guns back on Australian Ninja Warrior Season 6. He was also selected to be a part of Team Australia for the Sasuke World Cup in 2024, where he made it to stage 3 and got tied 3rd place, being only bested by the USA and Japan Red. It was absolutely insane. And the rest of these guys out in the elite male category are very, very good elite ninjas who are absolutely insane at what they do. And we have so many incredible athletes who have competed all over across the country out here. I can hear Enzo. I can hear Yes, hi, are we on?
I'm here, Billy. I'm here. Let's go.
Yes, he made it. Enzo's made it finally. Oh my gosh, yes.
We are finally here, and we're going down under this weekend to Australia, Billy.
Absolutely insane. This is where we started commentating together last year as well at Geelong Ninjas. It's so cute. It's like we're back. It's all circled back together. This is
I
brilliant.
feel like I'm getting a little bit emotional, Billy. I'm not going to lie. And I'm so excited. We have a crazy field here today of some of the best ninjas out of Australia. And it's so cool to come here and commentate this competition because, I'm 14 hours apart on the time difference right now. And probably like a 14-hour flight away from Australia. So it's so far away. We're coming in, tuning in remotely, being able to commentate this competition. This is so awesome.
It's absolutely insane. And whilst you were trying to get on, I was talking about the individual talent that we have from so many of these competitors. It's absolutely insane. Is there anybody on this chart that sticks out to you personally?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, there's a few. I mean, I remember Zoe Harkness from last year's competition. She absolutely crushed it. So I'm definitely excited to see her back out. And as well as that, Abby Cutts. I mean, you see her on Instagram. She does all these crazy, crazy moves. And I got the privilege of training with her back at Jungle Gym. She was in America last year, and she's amazing. She can do some really cool links, and I'm definitely excited to see her on that placement course. And then as well, looking at Riley, I saw Riley do this crazy 540 regrab move recently, and that was
Oh my
so
gosh,
sick.
yeah, I know what you're talking
It
about.
was crazy. So I'm excited to see Riley send it on that placement course, and so many other amazing athletes out here today, Billy.
It's going to be mental out here. We genuinely cannot call a winner in either the female or male divisions. I am really, really hyped to see who comes out on top for both of them. And we're going to be having our demo run come on for our placement course. Now, our placement course out the entire day has been quite a culprit to a bunch of our competitors. We've only had like 1 or 2 clears. We're starting out with a couple of holds out here with a disc, a very thin disc actually being in here, as well as some bottle holds that I never saw before today's competition. We're then going to dismount diagonally here. We got some bolt cutters coming in. It's a very techie placement course. Following that with a cane as well coming along. I know you love canes, Enzo, so this will very much
sure
suit
do.
you.
Little around the pole there.
Here he moves. We're coming on over to a big vault over to the wall. It kind of reminds me of Wave Runner as you got to move along off to a platform. You got dipping birds coming in.
Wow.
A PVC with some other links that are possible here. We got some massive links here as well. You're talking about Abby Cutts' links. They're definitely going to come handy here.
Oh, absolutely. Now, big boot scoot to the box. Gotta love it. Keeping the boot scoot trend over there. And then, we're tagging in. What else do we got? A big swing over this box and that slider right there. That's going to be super speedy. And then up the warped wall. Yo, is that Lily?
So what,
I train Lily with my virtual coaching service. That's awesome. It's cool to see her out here.
Hey, lovely. So on the warped wall there, in order for the buzzer to be hit, it's going to be their hand slotted into the 12-foot slot. So when the 12-foot slot has been gotten, that's them hitting their buzzer, essentially. So that's what they're going to be doing today. 9 obstacles here for all of our people. It's going to be absolutely mental to see these guys take it all on. Very, very excited to see how it's going to play out with so many amazing athletes from Australia. This is definitely not going to be one you guys want to miss, as a lot of these guys are probably going to go out to the Ascend Marlborough finals if they're able to go. So I'm really hyped in order to get a full-on grasp to see who out of these 11 amazing Australian competitors are going to be able to make it through.
Yeah, no, I think the best thing about this too, Billy, is in Australia, there's probably, 3 or 4 big competitions a year that these athletes get to come out to. In America, it's completely different. Like there's about, 20 plus competitions that we do every year. But in Australia, they come out to these few competitions, and at these comps, they need to go all out because this is their chance. So I think a lot of these athletes are definitely going to be, have something to prove today, because it's their only chance to qualify.
Pretty much, yeah. It's the only Australian qualifier for the season out here. And it's also worth noting that Australian Ninja Warrior is coming back on TV for the first time since 2022. So this could be a good opportunity for a couple of these guys in Australia to come out of retirement and properly get back into it. I know Saxon Johnstone hasn't really done that much ninja recently, so I'm glad to see him back. The Ridley brothers out here are absolutely insane. Andrew and Matthew. I'm really excited to see how that's going to go. This is going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah, I
throughout
feel like you're
all
more
of the divisions.
tapped into the Australian ninja scene than me. So I'm excited, like, to hear about these athletes and see who comes out on top. Maybe learn some new names out here. As I said, I know Riley, so as well as Abby. So those are the names that I know, but there's a lot of people I don't know here. So I'm excited to see them compete.
This is going to be absolutely insane for you, Enzo, especially because like the Australian mindset is just to just have fun. That's
Yeah.
all they care about when they're going on a course, and it shows and it helps them out tremendously. It's absolutely insane. Right, here we go. We're starting out with our first competitor in the elite division. It's going to be Millie Baker. Now, her father, Darren Baker, was able to take home victory for the amateur division earlier on, and he absolutely crushed it, getting 2 clears on the placement and challenge course. Now here goes Millie, hoping to best that and getting first place as well on the elite female side of things.
This is a difficult first few obstacles here. Look at that. This lane is crazy. Moving through, though, with the clear. Now jumping into the
Here we
bolt
go.
cutters. Nice dismount.
A lot of tech being utilized here. Moving straight to the third one. That was a bit of a reach. You know, those like 4 holds there on the top. That was a very big reach there for Millie, but she's not having trouble at all. She's moving very smoothly onto that trampoline, going straight ahead.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, okay,
Nice.
okay.
I was a little scared
like
there for
that.
a second.
No! What happened there?
Oh!
Unfortunately, she's down. It looked like the grab on that rope was just a bit too much for the dipping birds. That's a really difficult combo, actually. The dipping
this
bird
placement course
little...
is crazy.
That's
Wow.
absolutely insane. Millie Baker put in a very good performance besides that, though. Absolutely, that was a very close call on that jump over to the wall. But still, she set out the foundation for what's to come for the rest of our athletes. Now we're moving on to Zoe Harkness. Now, Zoe has been going all around the world in this past year. She's gone to a few NSCs and was able to go to finals as well over at Life Force too. She placed very well there as well. She's also gone to a bunch of Premier Series finals before. She went to the one at Ferox, and she went to the Life Force one in 2024, where she was able to get second place just behind Nora Brown-John. So this girl is definitely someone to look out for. No way!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. I am in shock. Zoe Harkness, unfortunately, down on Shen's favorite. I don't know what to think of that.
She looked like she just caught the front a little bit too hard, and that's all she wrote. That was it. Oh my goodness, that was a
shaking
huge
out
shock.
her hands as well. I don't know if that was like if she just clipped her fingers on there either. Wow,
man, like you said, I mean, Zoe has exploded onto the ninja scene the last few years, and proved herself to be one of the best Australian athletes. So that was a huge shock to see. But luckily, we do have the challenge course coming up later.
Yeah, exactly. Zoe really, really going to have to pull through. She's probably going to be the first person to run the challenge course now with that. But now to see if we can get our first clear on the placement course, Abby Cutts.
Abby Cutts getting ready to go. Like I said, I think this course definitely favors Abby. She's very good at speed and links. So she's just going to have to put it all together right here, Billy.
Indeed. So a lot of opportunities for links. There's literally an obstacle called Link City midway through the course. So I'm really hoping she's able to get to that point.
Oh,
gotta be
interesting
careful
technique
with that center. I like that technique. Goes straight over to the bottle hold. Here goes Abby moving along through. Going to take hold of those bolt cutters. Not a problem there. A lot of tech involved in this course.
Got to jump on in now. Got to grab this pole. Big swing around. Very
I
good
like that
there.
tech, just moving around it without a problem. This is very good from Abby so far. A very fast pace. Gonna have to try and move through a bit faster though, because time is ticking. Interesting.
Time is ticking. Yeah, she's gonna want to get through this next obstacle though. It's important for her placement. Nice.
She's got it. She's got the hold. She's got past where Millie Baker got to. Got to the PVC. How's she gonna fare moving into these links? Gotta grab these trees.
Nice.
Lovely stuff.
Moving on through. Come on. There we go.
Right, this is where she shines. This is her power here. Here she goes. Abby able to link on through. 10 seconds left, though. I don't know if it's going to be enough for a... No! Careful there! Gee!
Oh, is she okay? Yeah, she looks
yeah,
fine,
she's
luckily.
moving on, too.
Wow.
She got an extra... Oh, okay. So it looks like that's a fail on the on the vault there. I want to have a look at that
Dang.
again if that's possible.
Well,
She was able
the
to
thing-
get through a lot of those obstacles very fast. Why?
This is a brutal placement course, Billy. I love this. This
Literally.
is crazy. Yeah, I'm happy she's okay. That looks really scary. But, my favorite thing about this course especially is, like, every obstacle is difficult, which excites me for challenge.
That looked painful. That looked like the spike of that step just went right onto her spine. That didn't look healthy at all. Hopefully she's all right. And we're going to see all of our elite females run on place on the challenge course later. Still no clears yet, but possibly we'll get one here with Riley Hume, one of the best young ninjas in the entire country here for Australia, coming out of Melbourne, Victoria. It's going to be an absolutely exciting time running through here with Riley.
Oh, well, I definitely think Riley's going to clear. I think the question is, how fast is he going to clear? Barring some simple mistake, he's definitely got this course in the bag. Billy, we didn't do our prediction yet. What's the fastest time going to be? We got to say it right now.
All right, let's have a look. With the pace that Riley's going at right now, I wouldn't be surprised if probably 30 seconds left, I guess. Actually, no,
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to say...
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
What? What is happening today? Oh my goodness.
Shen, your course design is mental. What are you doing? Are you kidding me, bro? What's going on? So Riley Hume down on some bolt cutters. You can't make this up.
Wow,
I'm in shock at the moment.
He's probably going to be running super early in the next course. Because, remember, guys, for anyone watching, the placement course decides the run order for the challenge course. So, based on that run, unless someone else falls early, Riley could be running first for the males on challenge. That is a huge shock. Wow.
I am... Bro, I'm in shock.
This placement course is crazy.
I'm actually in shock. Why have I turned into someone with a Liverpool accent? Right, okay. So, next up, Saxon Johnstone. This guy is an absolute legend. He appeared on Australian Ninja Warrior Season 6, was able to be one of the best people out of the field there of new-gen competitors. And 2 years ago, he was also on Sasuke for the Sasuke Ninja Warrior World Cup
so cool.
in 2024. Absolutely insane. Made it to Stage 3 with a Stage 1 clear there as well. Saxon is definitely one to watch. He's very consistent, too, so he should have the capabilities to clear this course.
That must have been an amazing experience for him. That's so cool. Definitely one of my dreams to eventually, go out there and compete on Sasuke. That is awesome. Congrats to him for that. Dude. But yeah, with that experience, he's definitely gonna, hopefully he can use some of that here on the course. Here we go.
Absolutely hoping so. Here we go. Saxon Johnstone coming out of Rossmore. Gonna take a backswing just to be a bit more safe. He just seen Riley Hume go out on the bolt cutters. Gonna be a bit cautious there. Worth a shot with it. Coming in with Kane here.
Can he be our first clear? That's the question we're all wondering.
The time is ticking with literally every backswing that Yo! I like that. That's a good move there. Okay, taking grab of that PVC pipe, not letting it move. Here goes Saxon. Moving through here. Gonna take some big links. Yes, loving this right now, dude.
Nice. All right, he's got to go here. I think he has enough time left, but he takes the backswing.
Careful. He's just seen Abby Kutz go down, and that's going to be a foot tap, bro. Oh, my goodness.
Is this the placement course or the challenge course, Billy? That's a question I have to ask. Oh, my goodness.
Mate, what is going on? Saxon Johnstone has had the best results so far, tying Abby Kutz with getting to that box. Didn't have as much of a wipeout as her, though, but still no clears yet. This is insane.
I think the backswing on that boot scoot is a little bit scary, and it can be a bit risky, actually, because a lot of the momentum you get can come from jumping off the box. So I think going in one swing is actually smarter. But I do understand the backswing because it feels like it's not there. It can be hard to send it, but it puts him in first for now. We'll see how it stacks up with these following competitors.
Committing to a boot scoot with one swing is definitely one of the harder moves on this course, especially with the platform literally being like a hard box. And we saw Abby's wipeout earlier. So I'm sure that a bunch of our competitors are going to be having that in their minds. But now we're going to be having Luke Schmitzer coming out of Melbourne, Victoria, out here. He is ready to go, aged 20, coming out here. getting ready to move. He's doing very good at the moment.
Luke is moving through. Got to get these bottles here. Nice grab. Crazy first obstacle. Now onto the bolt cutters.
Here he goes,
Gives
reaching
it a little
out.
extra care there with the reach out. Kane moving through, grabbing the pole. Nice. That was smooth.
Very nice. It basically linked it with his hands there. He just saw Saxon beat that,
Yes.
skipping all of it. You're going to need a big run up here. Interesting play. I like it.
Nice.
All right. Luke Schmitzer skipping out on the dipping birds. And that is an absolutely amazing play there. Going to reach back. Now, this is the scene of the crime for both Saxon and Abby.
Can Luke
Here we
do
go.
it?
Going to commit
He
to
does
it.
it.
And he's got it.
He's gotta
Okay,
go.
this is the
He's
chance for our
gotta go.
first clear. Luke
Run.
coming in.
Run.
Gonna take up the warped wall.
Yeah.
Easy stuff there, and that is our
Yeah.
clear. 59.79.
Did it in sub-minute, Billy. What a great run out of Luke. That's definitely going to put him in a good spot for the challenge course. And we have our first clear. We broke the streak. Let's go.
I think with that in mind, Enzo, what do you think is the fastest possible time here?
I think fast as possible. Man, 59, pretty fast, but I think there's going to be some athletes that maybe take a few less backswings. And I think Luke stopped on a few platforms. I'm going to go, let's go 43 with the fastest, and we'll see how
I was
it
going to
holds
go, honestly, I was going to go like 50 at that point. I was thinking
50.
53, but like, I'm just going to see. Ethan Yule coming through, age 16, out of the Central Coast in New South Wales. Out here, going to take an extra backswing, moving in and out of these bottles.
Jumping out. Nice. Got to use that cane now. Big move.
Yeah,
Oh,
over to the third. Nearly whiffed that grab onto that pole. There's a fly in front of me. Here he goes.
His chest into it. Oh, what a link.
Ooh, that was a
Wow.
very smooth jump over. Here he
Oh,
goes onto the
nice.
rope, grabbing that
Wow, this is
PVC
impressive.
delay link.
These links are good. He's got to pull through here and full link to this dismount.
To be fair, Enzo, he's
Nice.
10 seconds ahead of Luke to this point. This is a very good pace we're looking at right now.
Big boot scoot.
No, dude! Oh,
Yet
he was so
again.
close.
Wow.
Ooh.
Billy, you know, we talk about how we see a boot scoot in basically every Premier Comp, which is hilarious, but this boot scoot might be the most deadly one ever because of how big it is with how small the strap is.
This yeah, it absolutely is. The platform that you got to land on, very difficult, very small, very hard as well. So you can see there maybe a bit of hesitation from our boy Ethan there, but he was very, very close to getting it. Right.
He
Next
sure
up
was.
is going to be Jesse Welsh out here, coming out of Mona Vale, New South Wales. This is nerve-wracking now, Enzo. I don't know how many people we're going to get hitting the buzzer now.
I mean, I'm definitely a little bit nervous, but I think Jesse's very capable. All these athletes are super capable, but it comes down to putting it together in the moment. But I'm already liking what I'm seeing out of these swings.
It's really hard to link these types of moves on straps here, but we can see Jesse trying his best to move on through a very solid pace. He's got 47 seconds left coming into some bolt cutters. Easy stuff, going to move himself into fourth. The due to that.
Yup, swinging through this bar now. Time is ticking, though. You know, he's taking a couple extra backswings that could hurt him in the end. Really gearing up for this jump here.
Here he goes.
Nice.
Goes straight for the second dipping bird. I'm a fan of that. But 25 seconds left, Enzo. I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to get to that buzzer with this speed.
He's going to have to start moving a little bit quicker if he wants that buzzer. Come on.
Yeah, I think
maybe link
one
this
too many
here.
backswings here. He's got to get to these. But yeah, he's not linking. Okay, interesting gibbon there. But now he's
If he can
really
get this
low
boot
on
scoot,
time.
though, it could put him in a good
Possible.
spot. Come on.
Here he goes. He's back. No, he's
Oh!
mate. This boot scoot's evil, lad.
It
Oh, my Lord.
It is. He had good technique for it, too. He just didn't get enough distance. I really think it is how short the strap is. You have to kick out super high compared to what you normally have to do.
I think because the gym isn't as big as others, it really needs to thrive on like the directional change. And I think that might be where our athletes are coming through at a different point. I think that because so many of the like paths overlap with the gym. It might be a case of like it's getting a bit confusing for the athletes. I'm not too sure. I know I've definitely had that problem before in gym comps where things overlap. But let's see if the first of our Ridley brothers, Andrew, is able to come through, coming out of Chelsea, Victoria.
We got two brothers. Who's the older one? Do you know?
I am not sure.
Well, I guess we'll find out when we see the other one's age. But Andrew,
hey, they're both 16.
Okay. Oh, they're both 16. Are they twins?
Seemingly.
Maybe. All right. Well, let's see who can end up being the winner of the two twins here on the placement. Oh!
Oh, it might not be Andrew with that. I'm not too sure. Another one down on the bolt cutters. Another one matching Riley Hume. I'm surprised.
Wow, that is extremely surprising. Just whiffing the bolt cutters. I think a few athletes have seen that, and now they're taking a bit of a slower approach on it, which is very smart. Just reaching out. I think I would do the same thing because you can kind of reach out and lead your body out a little bit, and it's a lot safer. So you won't fail it, but then also it allows you to set for that length a little bit and slide down super quick. So I think that technique is a win-win.
It's possible. But now with Andrew there, he got to the second obstacle in 16.67 seconds. Riley Hume got there in 8.15. Oh my God, Enzo, my God. I'm running on negative sleep and you pull out a 6.7. I might actually lose.
So I tried to do it quietly. Okay, sorry.
So he'll be running through.
He'll be running first as of now. That is crazy.
Let's see if his brother Matthew is able to pull on through now. This is a really dire situation out here. Right now, we've only had one clear, and it's not really the person I expected to be the only one. I thought we'd have about 5 at this point. Matthew really needs to pull through if he wants to get one of those later runs on the challenge course.
Yep, Matthew's going to have to go. He's second to last runner out here. Come on.
Is it a bit of a crooked angle, though? Here he goes. Yep. Gets the grab on the bottles.
There we go. Now got to move through to the bolt cutters. Yes.
Nice. He's just being a bit more cautious now that he saw his brother fail there. But now here he moves on to the canes. It's really hard to maneuver around that pole and keeping momentum, I've found out.
Let's see if he goes for this jump. Wow.
That seemed effortless. It didn't look like he had much of a bounce, but he did at the end of the day.
Yeah, he did that so nonchalantly. Lots of aura. Very tough. Moving on, though. Matthew
I'm just hearing buzzwords from Enzo right now.
Come on, he's got his link, though. Look at that time right now. Wow.
Nice forward link there. Here he goes. 15. What happened there?
Oh, I thought he used the sidebar. I don't think it was allowed. Like, instead of linking straight to the bar there, he used the wrong bar. That's unfortunate, though, because he was on a good pace.
Wow. This is really, really scary. One competitor left. One clear. We're going to have to see if Ty Beadle is able to make it through. I think Ty Beadle competed last year.
He did. I remember that. Yep. So hopefully Ty can break the streak once again and get this clear. But, I mean, according to this track record, he's really going to have to put some effort in.
Absolutely. The planning.
I want to make sure, not his track record. The track record of the athletes so far.
I was going to say, yeah.
Ty's a great athlete. Yeah, just want to make sure we're clear on the wording there, Ty.
Yeah, not technology, the terminology. Making their way through now. Whew. Yeah. All right, last competitor for the Elite Division, Ty Beadle, coming out of Melbourne, Victoria. Here he goes, looking like he's ready to go. The fun has got to keep flowing through these Australian athletes. That's what they thrive on out here.
Absolutely. Ty is ready on this starting line to get this full clear out here and maybe get the fastest time as well, because I think we're capable of getting some faster times out here.
Yeah, we're just having a quick camera issue at the minute. We're just going to quickly fix that, and it looks like we're ready to go with Ty Beadle moving along through now. Here he goes. Placement course really, really taking our competitors by storm here. Nice technique, moving only one-sided.
I like the technique. Got to go to the bottles. Nice. He's looking very confident right now. I like seeing this.
Here he goes. Ty
Nice.
onto
There
the
we
bolt
go.
cutters. Nice and even. He's going to jump over to the third slot of the canes there, moving around the pole. Trying to get some backswings here. Now, how's he going to fare on the trampoline? It seems like a lot of people have been skipping it. Ty's eyed up to do the same, which he's got.
Ooh, it was close, but he got it. Now pull into this spinning PVC, reaching one arm. Got to pull up to this bar. Smooth. He's got
He's
time.
doing
He just has to
pretty
clear.
good. Nice
Whoa!
gibbon on the links. Okay, I see you, fella.
Nice.
Don't make the same mistake of grabbing onto the sidebar. He's got 16 seconds left for this boot
Come
scoop.
on,
Can he
come on.
avenge the fallen?
Get
Let
it.
it be written. Come on, Ty. He saved it.
Go, go,
Now
go.
just sprint. Go, go, go.
Go.
Here he goes. 5 seconds for the
the wall,
wall.
get the
12.
wall.
Here he goes. 3
He's
seconds.
got-
He's got it.
Oh, there we go. I don't know if he was in the right slot, but he got it. 103. Ty Beetle with the clear, setting himself up great for the challenge course, Billy. He did it. Final runner under all the pressure after watching all of his fellow competitors go down, except for Luke, and he got the clear. Let's go.
What happened there? What was that placement course, bro?
That
I
was
have never
crazy.
seen one like that in my life. That was probably the hardest one we've seen so far in terms of difficulty.
It rivals Rock City from last year. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about that actually the other day. That's weird.
Yeah, it was a crazy placement
Ooh.
course.
Right. Wow. Okay. That took a lot out of me, honestly. Right.
That was
well done to
absolutely
our
insane.
2 clears. Luke and Ty getting the buzzer. Andrew Ridley taking the he's going to be running first on the challenge course, followed by Riley Hume, surprisingly.
Wow.
Whew.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'll run through the leaderboard real quick. Starting at the top, we have Luke Schmitzer, then Ty, Ethan, Saxon, Jesse, Matthew, Riley, and Andrew at the bottom. And that's going to reverse for our run order on the challenge course, which will be coming up very shortly. And then for the women, we have Abby in first, Millie in second, and Zoe in third place, which once again, that run order will reverse, which means Zoe will be running first out of everybody on our challenge course.
That was insane. I need like a nap after that placement course, bro.
I bet you need a nap,
Right.
bro. You haven't slept in so long.
Yeah, true. It's 6 a.m. right now for me.
That is
yeah.
absolutely crazy, man. I'm. It's 1 a.m. for me, and I was complaining, but that's crazy. Staying up till 6 a.m. Guys, comment right now. Billy is the GOAT. No one has dedication like Billy out here commentating, but we are so excited for this challenge course coming up. If you thought that placement course was crazy, just wait till you see this challenge course. It's going to be insane, and hopefully we can get some clears on that.
You guys do not want to miss it. Please do stay tuned for the challenge course. It's going to be absolutely insane. Stay tuned.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slab Chalks.
Here at Stage 4 Designs, we are all about innovation and athlete safety. We've been doing this since 2015, designing the most innovative obstacles in the sport, and now with our partnership with the World Ninja League, we are very excited to bring some of our best designs to the highest level athletes in the world. For our process, it all kind of starts right here in our digital design. There's a much more deliberate process now in what we do, with our goal being the utmost in athlete safety. So we put everything into our digital design first, make sure it's all going to work, then we procure the parts. We learned the process and refined it to what we feel are some of the highest quality urethane products you're going to find in the Ninja space, and that all happens here at our custom-built workbench. A lot goes into our urethane, and we are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a bunch of stuff. So when you do place an order with us, that order comes through and we basically build everything from scratch. Paint department is scalable. We basically hand paint most things, but some things that require a little bit more spray or bigger, we're capable of that as well. These athletes put these obstacles through some of the most rigorous circumstances that you can think of, and we want to try to plan for every contingency. We never want an obstacle to break on anybody. We always want our stuff to feel solid and not move around a whole lot, so that the athletes can trust their skills to throw the biggest moves that they possibly can on anything that we put out there. Our CNC machine handles all of most of our flat goods. It's the workhorse around here. It actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of cutting things out. We don't do any of our flat goods by hand. We make sure that everything is exactly the same and replicable, so that, you know, if you're doing courses or you have athletes that are going either head to head or the same obstacle that you're going to find at one Ninja gym is going to feel exactly the same if you go to another Ninja gym or your home for that matter, so that there's consistency with all of our product. Over the years, as we've added to our suite of products that we offer, we realized that pipe and metalworking is becoming more and more commonplace in Ninja obstacles, and to meet that demand, we've added the ability to do that here as well. So a lot of the obstacles that you'll see that we design and develop are meant to go on truss, and pipes are a big part of that. So we've added a pipe bending station here and look for, in the future, us to offer a lot more innovative obstacles that kind of exist in that space where pipes are a big part of it. So here, everything that we put out is tested by real ninjas before it goes out. We want to make sure that our obstacles can stand all sorts of unforeseen circumstances. We know that Ninja athletes move in ways that are innovative and new, and we want to try to account for as many of those as we can and make sure that those obstacles hold up. So we test everything. Over the last 10 years, Stage 4 Designs has been committed to developing the most innovative obstacles that you're going to find, but also the safest and most reliable obstacles. Our motto here is elevating obstacles. We do feel that on this platform, we can take something that's both fun and creative, but also elevate it to an industry that deserves to stand on its own.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Here at Stage 4 Designs, we are all about innovation and athlete safety. We've been doing this since 2015, designing the most innovative obstacles in the sport, and now with our partnership with the World Ninja League, we are very excited to bring some of our best designs to the highest level athletes in the world. For our process, it all kind of starts right here in our digital design. There's a much more deliberate process now in what we do, with our goal being the utmost in athlete safety. So we put everything into our digital design first, make sure it's all going to work, then we procure the parts. We learned the process and refined it to what we feel are some of the highest quality urethane products you're going to find in the Ninja space, and that all happens here at our custom-built workbench. A lot goes into our urethane, and we are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a bunch of stuff. So when you do place an order with us, that order comes through and we basically build everything from scratch. Paint department is scalable. We basically hand paint most things, but some things that require a little bit more spray or bigger, we're capable of that as well. These athletes put these obstacles through some of the most rigorous circumstances that you can think of, and we want to try to plan for every contingency. We never want an obstacle to break on anybody. We always want our stuff to feel solid and not move around a whole lot, so that the athletes can trust their skills to throw the biggest moves that they possibly can on anything that we put out there. Our CNC machine handles all of most of our flat goods. It's the workhorse around here. It actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of cutting things out. We don't do any of our flat goods by hand. We make sure that everything is exactly the same and replicable, so that, you know, if you're doing courses or you have athletes that are going either head to head or the same obstacle that you're going to find at one Ninja gym is going to feel exactly the same if you go to another Ninja gym or your home for that matter, so that there's consistency with all of our product. Over the years, as we've added to our suite of products that we offer, we've realized that pipe and metalworking is becoming more and more commonplace in Ninja obstacles, and to meet that demand, we've added the ability to do that here as well. So a lot of the obstacles that you'll see that we design and develop are meant to go on truss, and pipes are a big part of that. So we've added a pipe bending station here, and look for, in the future, us to offer a lot more innovative obstacles that kind of exist in that space where pipes are a big part of it. So here, everything that we put out is tested by real ninjas before it goes out. We want to make sure that our obstacles can stand all sorts of unforeseen circumstances. We know that Ninja athletes move in ways that are innovative and new, and we want to try to account for as many of those as we can and make sure that those obstacles hold up. So we test everything. Over the last 10 years, Stage 4 Designs has been committed to developing the most innovative obstacles that you're going to find, but also the safest and most reliable obstacles. Our motto here is elevating obstacles. We do feel that on this platform, we can take something that's both fun and creative, but also elevate it to an industry that deserves to stand on its own.
Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the WNL Premier Series Season 4 qualifier out here in Australian Warrior Fitness in Australia, Gosford. We're in the final part of our first day right here. We're on for the challenge course for the elites. Enzo, that placement course was insane.
Absolutely insane. I mean, we only had 2 clears total, Billy, which is unheard of on a placement course, but they do it different over here in Australia, and we love to see it, you know? Definitely keeping the excitement up. And now it's time for challenge, which is, of course, the entree in this meal, Billy.
It is a very exciting challenge course today, I believe. It's one of the best ones I've seen from Australia. I think it's I think it's probably the best one Australia has done, in my opinion. I think the obstacles and the creativity of it all is very good. And the difficulty scaling is just right, I think. And there's 13 obstacles now. What's new? There were 12 originally for the rest of the divisions here.
Wow. So
this is
they're making changes for the elite. I love that.
Yeah, I think this is the longest challenge course of all time now.
Really?
I swear that it was 12 tied whenever there was a 12 obstacle long thing, but there's 13 now. Oh my gosh. So the only new
what was finals last year at Modus? How long was that one? Was that 13 or 12?
I think that was 12.
I think it was 12 as well, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
So this might be I think this is either tied for the longest or is the longest.
We're making history tonight.
Heck yeah, dude. So the only for the people that have been watching all day, the only new obstacle here is the cliff adventure. Is the only one I can recognize that's fully new. The rest of these obstacles have been here throughout the entire day. But the only ones that myself and Cole Elder, back when we were doing the teens, the only ones that we could recognize were the Devil Stairs, which are the Devil Steps. We could recognize the tilting floating monkey bars because that kind of speaks for itself. And so does Up for Grabs. Everything else we had no idea what was in store. But now we know, and it's pretty insane, and I don't know what to think coming into Elite.
What is wardrobe malfunction?
Wardrobe malfunction, Enzo, is something that you're going to see later. I'm not explaining. You're going to see it soon.
All right. Now I'm getting rage baited.
Yeah, you deserve it for doing all of the bloody the Gen Z slang the entire season.
You're younger than me, Billy. I don't want to hear it.
Oi, you're the one who's doing it, though. That's the thing.
I'm a
Don't
YouTuber.
Be fear.
My main audience is 8 to
That's
10-year-olds.
Yeah, I know, but that's not an excuse to do it here. You're not. Okay, you are on YouTube, actually.
Exactly.
Anyway,
That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
right. I'll give you an answer then. The wardrobe malfunction is like a mix between bat tech and ring tech in a sense, because earlier on, imagine a coat hanger, right? But it's actually made into a hold, like a bat is almost. It's kind of like that, where you use a bat. And it's kind of okay. It involves a bat. That's all I'll say.
That's all I need to know. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're gonna do a 360 reverse flyaway regrab, awesome stuff with the bat. I bet you. Right, let's have a look at what we're doing here. So I guess we're gonna have a look at our demo now. Indeed, we are.
Let's do it.
Let's have a look at what we're working with. So first off is going to be Pyramid Scheme, which is just a quick balance obstacle on some pyramid blocks. Then we're moving into Double Trouble out here, which is just some ring swings, brachiating along through. Easy stuff right then and there. We then move on over to the Devil Steps, which is nice and easy. We know how the Devil Steps are these days. Easy stuff. Lots of opportunities for skips as well if you skip some. And now we're moving on to the rope dash. Not a problem there at all for our elites. But then we move on to our first proper crux point, which is Greg's Corner, where we have 4 steps, and then we have to insert a ring into a bear trap, turn around on that pole dance, and now this is where it gets a bit intense. We have the tilting floating monkey bars. 2 of these are on a pulley system, which means they get brought down if you put weight onto the front one.
Whoa, that's hard.
It is very hard. This has been the one that's taken out the most people all day. And then there's also the opportunity for the final one here, but many people in the amateur division were skipping it and going straight to, okay, so it looks like they have to go to the far platform now. I see. And then this is new, so we move on to the, Up for Grabs is next. up for grabs out here. Gonna move along. That cane up top is gonna be used to move onto that PVC. And then they're gonna move along into the trapeze, which they don't need to use the cane for. And they gotta remove. Okay, so the flying bar is now up for grabs. I like to see that. It's very, very good.
That's pretty sick. Gotta make that dismount to the side here. That's a little sketchy.
It's a weird one. And now we're moving over here now? Okay.
Is this the new obstacle?
Yeah, this is Cliff Adventure. What's this gonna entail? So we start over here.
Ooh.
At a weird angle. Over to that
wow.
X. Okay. Then moving back along on that trapeze. And then one of the flaps. Yeah, the trapdoors. There you go.
Nice.
I like that.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
We haven't seen that on foreign soil yet, I don't think. This is very, very cool. Now, on to the wardrobe malfunction. The coat hanger is in play out here.
That is... Oh my goodness. Wait. What? It's like a bat and a cane.
I'm so no, bro. I'm so jealous because on my pull-up bar at home, we use it to dry clothes, right? And I've always thought that a coat hanger would be a mint ninja hold, and they've beat me to it. I was gonna be the next Matt Bradley and do this.
No.
So now I can't be famous.
Wait, this
so
is so sick. Look at this.
So it's like it's like a cane. So you got to do it into that ring there, which is kind of insane. And now this is the stock market, where you kind of do a sloth crawl on that log. And okay, interesting. This is new, where you have a million different like teal edges.
Dude, these courses are insane.
This is very creative. We then move on to the YOLO, which is just a massive send onto that little piston there.
Yup. Wow.
And then this final one is the most creative of them all. It's called the pool cue because you, as if you're playing pool,
that's so sick.
You snipe that cannonball into frame, and then you swing down to the buzzer. That is one of the most creative challenge courses I've ever seen.
Billy, are you good at pool or no?
I'm actually really good at pool, honestly.
Really?
That's one of the buffs of being British. We call it snooker here, and I'm a goat at snooker, self-proclaimed. I'm better than it than Ninja, honestly.
Wait. You call it snooker?
Yeah, SNOOKER. That's what we call it.
Dude, I swear, every time I talk to anyone who's British, like, you guys have, like, a lot of our words are the same. It's like 95% the same, and then you guys have these words that I've never heard before. That's crazy.
Yeah, snooker is fun. I really like it, but we flip-flop between snooker and pool.
That's a way better name than pool, bro. That's a way better name.
Yeah, because pool is something you swim in. So it's too confusing.
Yeah.
Snooker is more distinct.
I love it. Honestly, you know what? Next time I play, I'm gonna call it snooker and see if anyone around me can recognize it. Maybe I'll have a secret Brit in my friend group and I don't know it.
Come on, there you go. That's a good way to expose them for being British because it's a curse. I'm kidding. Right, okay.
Your accent's amazing, Billy. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we are here.
There you go. Okay, so looking at our run order, carrying on from the placement course, we have our updated run order. Zoe Harkness is going to be our first runner as she unfortunately went out on the first obstacle of the placement course, even though she is an absolute legend in the ninja scene nowadays. So she's going to be setting the foundation for these competitors. It's going to be a very, very fun time to see Zoe take it on. After that, we're going to have Millie Baker run the course. She's hoping to follow in her father's footsteps of this competition, and she would definitely want to try and get first place for the elite female division, as her father Darren was able to get first for the amateurs. So that's going to be interesting to see as well. We've got Abby Cutts coming in as well from Carindale, Queensland out here. She had a rough wipeout on the boot scoot earlier on in the placement course, but that landed her first place though. So there's not really that much to complain about unless she actually injures herself. Then that's something else.
Yup, that is perfect, right? Because placement only matters for challenge. But yeah, take us through the male field we have competing.
So we had a few people go out on the first couple of obstacles. We had Jesse Welsh go out on the bolt cutters. Same with the first of the Ridley
Did Jesse
brothers.
go out there or no? I think he has work, right? That's what we said? Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
running
yeah, yeah, yeah.
first,
Okay, so
Yeah.
news for Jesse out here. He's going to be running first for the elite males due to the fact that he has work. So that's honestly kind of valid. So
Yeah, we love it.
we're
Jesse's out
going
here
to-
hustling, man.
We've also just got word that he's going to be running before Zoe as well. So he's going to be
Oh.
running at the top. So that's
Nice.
cool. So Jesse is going to be the one to set. He's literally going to set the foundation and then dip. That's kind of aura.
Billy, are you using my words now? Definitely aura.
Yeah, and the delivery was really bad. I just reflected on that. It was really...
I didn't even realize what you said because the accent. But anyway, moving through, we got Andrew Ridley coming up next, and then Riley, and then Andrew's brother Matthew, who all went out a little bit earlier on the course. And then moving through down there, we have Saxon, who is our Australian Ninja Warrior competitor and Sasuke competitor. So it's very exciting that he's coming back for this competition and going to be competing. And then our final three runners. Oh, it went away. Oh my
Here we
goodness.
go.
We're
So now
starting.
we're going to be starting out with Jesse Welsh. Now, here he goes. He's going to be running early because he's got to go. But he's going to move ahead and absolutely crush it, hopefully, and set the foundation for what our elite females and males are going to be following. So here he
Absolutely.
goes. Going to be starting out on the pyramid scheme out here, moving on into double trouble, which is where our camera is facing right now.
Here we go, Billy. Starting off our first international challenge course of the year, we have Jesse Welsh for the elite division at least. We have Jesse Welsh.
Here he goes. Going to be starting out very shortly, shaking out to make sure he's ready to go. Chalked up, and now he is off. Moving along through here, going to take a nice, cautious approach, moving into the double trouble. Not too bad of a decision, to be honest. Here he moves into the devil steps. I'm really worried about someone like having a lot of momentum from those rings and just bashing their head into that first devil step. That's my worst nightmare, bro.
We'll have to see. Definitely with those more powerful athletes, could be the case. But Jesse
really hope
is
it's
out
not.
here. Do you think Jesse's thinking about his shift right now? Like if he's gonna be late, or do you think he's?
I mean, I hope he isn't because he's got. I hope he isn't because he's got to be focusing on the course now if he wants the best result possible.
He definitely does.
Here he goes.
Nice.
Nice. Easy
Locked it
stuff
in.
there. Oh, but he's a bit stuck. He's
Oh,
moving
no.
back towards. He's going to have to probably push off the step if he wants to move around and then release, which he does.
Nice. There we go. Looking great right now, honestly. Making good time as well. Under a minute to this point. But this is one of the first real cruxes of the course.
Now, here he moves. A lot of people throughout the teens and the amateur division have had trouble with this, and it seems like our elites are going to as well, by the way Jesse's moving right now.
Oh.
It is really hard no matter what. I mean, Enzo, you've got some experience with floating monkey bars, to say the least. On the
Yeah,
show. You know how
right?
to do them
Yeah.
with only one peg. But regardless, Jesse moving along through. Now,
Nice.
our athletes are going to have to move to the second furthest platform away, so they need to gear up a lot of swing to move through here.
Big swing.
And Jesse's got that
Nice.
easily.
There we go. Yeah, floating monkey bars, definitely one of the harder obstacles for me personally. It's more static, and I'm more of a dynamic athlete, so I'm very impressed watching Jesse go through it that easily, especially with that drop down. But here we go. Kane moving through. Let's see if he can get this next move on the up for grabs, Billy.
Here he goes. He needs to center himself and get it in the salmon ladder. Not a problem. It's a bit crooked, but he tries to get it back there, and he's down.
No.
Unfortunate. I can
wonder.
see what he's doing.
I wonder if he just went for the dismount if we would have gotten it.
I don't know. The dismount itself is pretty hard. I think you basically need it head on if you're able to do
Yeah,
it.
you're
Because
right.
if
You're
you
right. It's to
have
the
a,
side.
if it's crooked and you're going for the dismount, then that's gonna put pressure on one side of the bar, and it's just gonna derail itself. So hopefully Jesse is able to avenge it.
For sure. He's going to wait it out a little bit and then hop right back in. Taking his time on that reset. He wants to make sure that he can lock it in here because he only has one more try. Come on, Jesse. Here we go.
Moving along, and he's got it, but it's crooked again. Be
Come
careful
on.
of that left side. It's
Come
nearly
on.
out.
Come on. Yes.
Yes, there he goes.
Nice.
Right, this is going to be our first look at the cliff adventure right now. So, I'm going to start out on this platform, traverse through that first ledge, then the X grab, moving along into a trapeze, and then a trapdoor.
Jesse the first to take on this obstacle. Time is ticking down, though. Gotta
Here
get
he
this trapdoor
goes.
here.
Going to flap it, and unfortunately, that's his
man.
second retry gone. This is not really an obstacle you're really wanting to use a retry on either, because you're going to be using up your retry. You're going to be falling at least, probably at the end of the obstacle, since that's the hardest part. So you got to do the hard bits all over again. You can see it's kind of taxing Jesse at the minute.
Oh, definitely. You know, this is a super, super brutal obstacle, especially with this trapdoor. You know, I'm sure a lot of these Australian athletes have never tried it before, but he has one more attempt. Here we go.
He's going to get a large swing, and unfortunately, no. He's down. That was a very gutsy run from Jesse, and now he's got to go to work.
He's got to go off to work. Always putting that work in on and off the course. Jesse Welsh, ladies and gentlemen. Great run to start us off.
Fella. Absolutely. That's definitely shown the elite males and the elite females what they got to do on the first half of this course as well, and really how difficult the cliff adventure might be for a few of these athletes.
Oh, for sure. Man, yeah, that cliff doesn't look like it's the best either. Does it have a lip on it or no? I can't tell.
I think it might. I don't think there are many cliffs in gyms like this that don't have lips, so we're going to see soon enough at least if that's the case.
Yeah, we'll definitely see as some of the later athletes take it on. I'm definitely excited to see Riley take on that obstacle. I think he'll maybe throw in some links there. You know, I've seen him do some pretty crazy stuff.
Regardless, we're going to be just setting up a couple things for our female course, I think. Just making things adjustable, ready for our elite females to take things on out here. Our first female is going to be Zoe Harkness, coming out of Eltham, Victoria.
Yeah, as we wait for that, Billy, how many clears do you think we're going to see today?
I think, oh my gosh, that's so hard. That's really, really hard. Because this is a tough challenge course. 13 obstacles.
And what's the time
I
limit
think
again?
Riley, the 4 minutes 30 is what it's been.
Okay, so we got some time. Yeah. Yeah, you said you think Riley is going to clear, right? Is that what you said?
I think Riley is probably the best bet, I think, because he might have the most experience with these types of courses. Zoe Harkness, honestly, might be up there as well, since she's been killing it in hybrids in NSC, and this is much akin to that. So there's definitely something within that, too.
Absolutely. So what do we think? 1 clear is the prediction? 2? What do we think?
I'm guessing I'm going to put on 2. I'm going to say Zoe Harkness and Riley Hume.
Okay, I'm going to go 1. But I could be wrong, just because this is a brutal course, and, you know, it's difficult out here. This is a crazy course. You know, seeing the placement coming in with challenge, my guess is going to be 1, but we'll see who ends up being right, if it's even either of us.
Who do you think is going to be the one to clear, then? Because you didn't give a name.
You know, I got to give the edge to Riley. I've seen him do some crazy stuff, and I know he's capable of doing this course, and especially with the retries. On that placement course, it seemed to be just a small mistake. He was moving really fast. On this challenge course, he's going to learn from that mistake and come back stronger for sure. I fully believe that.
All right, so here we go. We're starting out with Zoe Harkness, very decorated athlete within Australia and the world at this point, and here she goes, hoping to make it back to the Premier Series finals.
Absolutely locked in right now. Oh, even more time on the clock here, it looks like.
What's that, 5 minute 10, was it?
I love that. I think 5:15 possibly. Man, I love the longer time limit courses, just absolutely pushing these athletes to the limit.
It's kind of like a stage 3 in a sense. It's just timed because of how much stuff there is.
Absolutely. It's great. But Zoe making quick work of these first few obstacles. That bear trap is beautiful.
Because there are so many obstacles as well, you got to be really careful about where you might want to use your retries. I mean, ideally, you don't want to use them on any obstacles, but I think the obstacles, particularly within the middle, might be the most difficult for our athletes, purely because the ones at the end are smaller moves, but you're going to be taxed physically. So I'm not too sure. Ooh, this is going to be 1 for Zoe.
Oh, I did not expect that. All right. Zoe's going to have to regroup here and see what she can do. She has a lot of time left, so she really can rest if she wants to, just to make sure she can lock this in. This is a brutal obstacle.
It did seem like it was a tactical retry as well, purely because she dropped immediately and then tried to get the peg off of the gibbon right away. So it might have been because she wanted the retry here, but it's still a strategy. She's going to get on the pulley system here.
No!
Oh, you can see that she's a bit mad about that, I assume, honestly.
Dang, she threw it down. I do love seeing the passion out of these athletes, though. They care so much about these runs. And, you know, Zoe is so talented and has competed in competitions, you know, bigger than this even, and done so well. So it is definitely a surprise to see her go down there. But making past the third obstacle, she's still going to qualify for finals. So that's definitely going to excite her.
Indeed, so you can tell that she was mad about that because she knew that she had it. On that grip, she literally just slipped off. And she wouldn't have wanted that, obviously. Especially because she was having to hold both of the pegs at the same time, basically together. That's a hard thing to do. So we're going to see if Millie Baker next up is going to be able to get through it as better than Zoe, possibly, to see if she can get all the way to the end of this course.
We will definitely have to see. You know, like you said, Millie's father, right? Is that what you said?
Millie's father, yeah, Darren.
Yeah, competed and took the win. So Millie now knows what she has to do to at least get second place, but she's going to try to go out there and do her best to hopefully take home the win. Keep the family name alive in those first place spots.
Indeed, so her and her dad go to Motus quite a bit as well. I saw Darren repping a Motus shirt as well, so shout out to Motus too. Millie Baker, though, coming along through 5 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Nice little match on that ring to get a bit more time save. She's moving along these devil steps at a very solid pace, too.
Moving through. Yeah, the pace is great right now. I love seeing this. Lots of confidence out of Millie. She's got to keep up this pace as she goes because, you know, these obstacles are going to get a lot harder.
Indeed, they are. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Moving on, 1, 2, 3, 4 into the bear trap.
Getting a little stuck, though.
She's trying to reel herself in, but then push herself out now. It's a bit of a difficult one to try and orientate yourself, but that works as well, putting one leg out.
Made it happen. There we go. Love seeing that. In adversity, you just got to find another way through. But now onto the floating monkey bars. This is big because if she can clear this, she'll put herself into first place.
Oh, unfortunately, she slipped out there. It seems like she might be having the same issue as Zoe here. Yeah, chalking up is definitely going to be the correct play here.
I wonder if she could go for some sort of early dismount, maybe. This is a difficult obstacle. Those monkey bars spin in your hands, so you have to have really good wrist strength and engage your forearms very heavily.
Here she goes. She's trying to be really careful with this now. You really can't jolt it out too much. Millie Baker, be careful on that pulley system. Oh, the one-handed save. She needs to keep that grip in tow. It's really hard because that big gibbon. Oh my gosh, she saved it. That was a 1 in a million chance. That was swinging like crazy. How did she do it?
What? That was crazy. What a save.
The timing on that is impeccable. Millie Baker pushing through here. She's qualified for the Premier Series Finals too, which is brilliant. But she wants that full clear, and she's on pace to do so, to be fair.
Well, I think the craziest part about that one is, you know, one try. Literally had one try, and she pulled it off, the 1 in a million chance, and did it. That was amazing. Wow.
Ooh! It seems like she peeled out on the salmon ladder there as well. So hopefully she's able to get it on this try as well. Pull out another clutch like she did on the gibbons there. But sadly, this is going to be her final retry here. She needs to get through this obstacle in order to get through. And with the cliff next up as well, I'm not too sure how that's going to go.
Yeah, we do have Abby Cuts running right after Millie. So she wants to put herself in the best position possible to put some pressure on Abby because, you know, she knows how good she is. So moving through now. Let's see what she can do.
Yeah, she moves. Just over 3 minutes left on her clock, but she needs a lot of power to cement this grab. Here she goes. It's going to be on this one.
Oh!
Got it. Yes. The reverse grab for the win as well.
Nice.
Going to get that sideways dismount.
That takes a lot of precision, Billy. That takes a lot of precision to do a switch grip grab on that move. That was amazing.
Right then. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left now as Millie Baker moves on into our brand new cliff adventure. This is going to be a difficult one.
Definitely no retries left, so she has to do it right here, right now, on the cliff adventure.
Okay, so it looks like the X is facing forward for the women, but the flap is still over the cliff.
She can do it, though.
She's
She
gonna
has
be-
to lead out one arm.
She's going to be very taxed
Come
now. Here
on.
she goes.
Oh!
Techers! She skips it! That's fine! All right, here we go. Obstacle 10, the wardrobe malfunction. This is fine. That's a beta break. Our fellas are probably going to be looking at that now.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
my goodness.
Why do it when you can skip it? Absolutely. That was amazing. Wow.
Okay,
All
then.
right. 1:51 left on the clock right now. Definitely has time, but getting this obstacle first try is a tall task. But Millie has been defying the odds over and over. Linking!
Oh, and just to keep it down. No. Just slipped off, and that's going to be her done. I respect the send, though. That's exactly... that's definitely one of the better plays, I think.
Dang. Man, what a great run, though, Billy. Run us through that. That was amazing.
That was a run and a half. The 1 in a million save on the tilting floating monkey bars, the redemption on up for grabs, and the skip on the cliff adventure has probably inspired Abby and the rest of our elite male field too. And I respected the send on the wardrobe malfunction as well. Now that
Yeah.
Abby has seen all that, how is she going to fare when she's on the course?
Well, I think Abby knows now that she can do that skip, which is, a great thing. It definitely is going to help her out. And I think it's all going to come down to speed, because wardrobe malfunction is one of the hardest obstacles. And although she's definitely capable of clearing it, she's going to want to try to get there faster, probably. I think that is definitely the move for her. So we are going to see what Abby can pull off here.
She's getting ready to go now. I don't know if she's going to be starting sitting down, which is honestly kind of a good play if you're just able to reach out to the thing. Yeah, there you go. I like that.
Yup. It all comes down to this run. Here we go.
Here she moves, dipping under, moving through now onto the devil steps.
Simple start. Just got to pull through and keep a good pace. That's all it comes down to here.
Doing pretty good right now. She's going to be moving through onto the rope dash. Not a problem there. The
And
first
now-
proper test right now. Here we go.
Got to get that bear trap. Come on.
Gonna get an even
Oh,
step.
no!
Unfortunately, a stumble. Okay, that's
Surprising.
definitely not where she wanted to use a retry. She needs to not get in her head about it. Here she go.
Ooh.
Careful now.
Taking her
She's
time.
in no man's land, it looks like. Okay, she's gonna go on the top and hopefully jump. Insert it in. Yes!
Oh!
Okay.
Wow.
Solid save. She's got to
But
put
now-
that behind her once she's gotten off it.
Man, this is a little bit of a shaky start right now, but she can definitely make it back up. Just got to get around here
Here
to that
she
dismount.
goes.
Come on. On her
Reaches
tiptoes.
out. She's not the tallest either, so she really has to stretch. Okay, this is a bit of a time waster now.
I almost
really
think she
not
has to
working
just
out for
jump
her.
for it. Yeah, yes!
That's the way to go. Okay.
Wow.
That was
Oh.
very, very scary from Abby Cuts, that one.
Stressful.
Now
She's
she's
made
going to
it
move
through.
along here. Going around. Okay, here she goes. She's going to chalk up. She's seen Zoe Harkness slip out of these, and Millie had to use a retry here too. So it makes sense on why she wants to chalk up, trying to figure out how she's going to move with this. It's a very difficult one.
Yeah, I think here what she has to do is just stay calm and make sure she
Okay.
can place it down and engage those forearms right here. Come on, Abby.
Yeah, preparing for the
Nice.
impact is what's important here. Trying to get a big jump.
Ooh!
Nice, gets it first time. This is very good for Abby. A
Nice,
large time
Abby.
skip and linking the dismount.
Wow.
She's also qualified, so 3 for 3 finalists out here for the
Abby.
elite females. Now
She
coming
was-
in for up the grabs.
She was on the verge of being eliminated in third place, and now she has a chance at first place if she can keep up this run. Come on,
Doing a
Abby.
good job so far. Solid
get this
stuff
up
trying
for
to
grabs.
shake out on the trapeze like it's a burnout, honestly. But now here she goes, trying to get a large swing.
Gotta lock it in.
Cement
Nice.
it. Oh, nice. She
Wow.
kind of forced it into that rung too, which is honestly the best place she could have done. And now she's moving on to the cliff adventure. We saw the beta break on this, the skip of the mousetrap. It's gonna be. Is it gonna be possible for Abby to do too? I hope it is.
I think it is. She's just gonna have to get a huge swing. I think that's one of Abby's strengths, is a lot of power. So she's gonna have to get a big swing here and make that dismount. Come on.
A lot of power. A retry available too. Looks like she's going for it. Now duck!
Yeah!
Yes!
But she is slower right now than Millie Baker, so she has to clear the, what is it again? Wardrobe malfunction to get first place, Billy. It literally all comes down to this, but she has 2 tries, and that's where the difference comes in. Man, this is intense.
Is she going to try the same jump out as Millie did? I think it's worth it since she's got a retry, but I don't know if it's just worth sliding on and then using the bat tech to just move along to it.
I've seen her do some bat tech on her Instagram. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Well, like I was saying, I've seen her do bat tech. I've seen her do cane tech. But today she has to combine both of those on this final try to get first place. Come on, Abby. Here we go.
On the coat hanger, me personally, I'd be a bit more inclined to use the actual hook on it, because then I could just kind of use it as a cane. Careful, Abby!
Come on. She's got to lock this move in here.
No! It just moves out of play for her. And unfortunately, that's going to be it. Still moved very well throughout that. That was an incredible run.
I mean, the one difference was that 5th obstacle with the bear trap. Spent a lot of time on there, and that made the big difference. But, you know, Abby probably, other than that, had the smoothest run today, and she should definitely give herself a lot of credit for that run.
Indeed so. Adapting very well. The force down on that salmon ladder was very strong too. The
it looks great.
On the cliff was immense as well. This is a very, very good sight for her.
Absolutely. What a run overall. What a run.
So that's going to wrap it up for our elite females. We still have 7 elite males left to go.
Let's go.
This is going to be a big one. A long one, too, because it is a long course, 13 obstacles. We're going to see the time limit very shortly as well. I'm assuming it's going to be the same or even shorter, possibly. Andrew Ridley is going to be first up, getting ready to go.
Andrew getting ready to take on this course. We had Jesse run earlier, so he's actually going to be our second runner now. Kind of saved from that first runner after the placement course that he had. And he's definitely going to want to get, you know, some vengeance. His placement run wasn't exactly what he wanted, just whiffed the bolt cutters. But, you know, coming out on this challenge course, I think Andrew's definitely going to crush it. And his brother Matthew will definitely be watching very closely.
Seems like everyone will be wanting to watch closely for this performance right here. Going to be the first one on the elite male side of things. With only 2 clears on the placement course, they're definitely going to be wanting to move on through this challenge course with a lot of expertise. And Andrew is hoping to certify that to start things out.
Absolutely. He is getting ready on the start platform right now to get going.
Here he goes. Andrew Ridley. We had Jesse Welsh move on through this course earlier, and he made it up to the cliff adventure. Ooh, careful there, Andrew. Okay, it looks like the box was moving a bit. Our fellas might be a bit taller as well, so they might be able to reach out to a couple things a bit more easily. Case in point with these devil steps.
Absolutely. Nice. Good dismount there. Using that bar to slide down into the rope. Nice and smooth.
Andrew is now coming up to the Greg's Corner obstacle. This one has caused a bit of trouble for our elite females. Let's see how he fares. Moving on here. Oh, the slip on vault box. This is not a good place to be using your retry, but it doesn't really waste too much strength because you're using your lower body and it's a quick one. So let's see how Andrew is able to do second time around. He's got it. Good.
Come on. Now he's got to get around here, though. There's a bit of an awkward position, but he's got it. Come on. No.
Oh, the momentum just isn't sticking in the correct spot for him. He's really going to have to try and cement it moving forward. He's not getting his legs to that box, though.
He's really got to do something here. Nice!
And he does, on command there. Nice, Enzo.
Thank
Right,
you.
okay. Here he goes. 3 minutes and a half as he now comes into the tilting floating monkey bars.
The tilting, floating monkey bars. The hardest part about this is the pulley system they're on. I've never seen something like this with floating monkey bars. Such a cool design. Andrew's going to have to engage those forearms, engage those shoulders here. But, man, just missing that cradle wastes so much energy. I've been in this position before. It is not a fun one to be in.
He's trying his best here. He's not getting the look that Millie Baker had earlier with the 1 in a million shot on the timing. He's in no man's land because he's not having any momentum. And the following Gibbons move. Okay, never mind. He's doing... Oh, but the grip just gives out, and he's using his final retry halfway through this course.
This is a tough place to use your retry because you know how much energy was just used on that obstacle, Billy. I know you've probably done floating monkey bars before too, right?
I actually haven't because we don't have them in the UK.
What, man? Dude, you gotta tell me.
Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I've tried these like specific builds as well, where they're kind of like on straps.
Oh,
just thinner, and that's gonna be it for Andrew Ridley. That's unfortunate there.
Well, you know how tiring floating monkey bars are if you tried them before. If you spend too much time hanging on them, you will just tire out so quickly. So, you know, Andrew had a great run, but spending that much time on there was kind of the death sentence in the end.
Unfortunate there for our boy Andrew, putting himself on the board for the elite males. But now we're moving on to both of our picks to be our clear. Riley Hume. He's definitely accustomed to the Western style of training for Ninja. And I'm hoping that it translates well on this course.
Definitely one of the best Australian athletes in the game right now. So I'm very excited to see what he can do out here.
I like that. OCR tech of quick matching on those rings, helping him out, saving some valuable seconds compared to slowly maneuvering through the course on those rings. Here he moves. The time limit for the fellas is 5 minutes.
5 minutes to take on 13 obstacles. It's almost perfect. Riley taking a bit of time. Nice. Got to make that jump quickly. If he just goes now, got to take the safe approach. Come on. Nice. There we go.
Yes, okay, there he goes. He's used up about 45 seconds of his time. But now he's chalking up to get ready to move along.
12 seconds faster than the fastest time. Riley knows what he has to do to put himself in a good position. And you know he wants to win this competition. If I'm not mistaken, did he win at Geelong Ninjas last year?
I can't remember, honestly.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I think it was between him and our course designer, Shen. But Riley moved along through the floating monkey bars without a problem. This is very good.
Yes, it is. Riley knows that he can win out here. And running early, he's going to put some pressure on the other competitors. But got to get this up for grabs and lock it in. He's definitely capable. One more big swing. Oh,
nice. That was a bit of a sketchy move there, but he was able to salvage it. No retries. He was 46.7 seconds ahead. I know what that laugh was about. It was the decimal.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
It's not even a whole number.
I know. Right. Let's focus on the run.
Here he goes. He's got the reverse grab on that X.
Pulling through. Now, this is a hard move, but is he going to go for the skip? I think he might.
Oh, and he's got it. Nice. Nobody is going to be going for that cliff anymore, I tell you. He's still got his retries. I think our clear might be coming true.
It might. Still 2:40 left on the clock. What an absolutely blazing pace. But this is our crux, for real. This is one of the hardest, if not the hardest in the whole course. Wardrobe malfunction. Wow.
Nice
a little risky.
Tech.
A little risky,
just
but
needs to hook it in.
Oh!
No! Just gets on the outside of it.
He overshot it very slightly, but he can definitely get it here. I worry a little bit with how far he went on that first bat move. Scared me, maybe sliding off the edge, but I know Riley can do this. And I think if he gets this, he could lock himself in for first place. So come on,
It's
Riley.
possible.
Here we
Here
go.
he goes. Riley Hume gets
nice.
the bat move.
Come on, undershoot it a little bit.
He just needs to center himself and then pop up at the correct time.
Oh!
And no! He bashes it out of place.
So surprising. I can't lie. Man. Wow.
I thought that was going to be it.
That is crazy.
Riley Hume sadly going out on the wardrobe malfunction. It's a really difficult one because that hook is such a weird build that it doesn't necessarily like lock into the ring as best as it could. Like I'm seeing it there. Like I'm paying attention to how it works. It's not really built for the ring, and I think that's just what's bashing it out. You kind of need to have it on an angle if you want to then hook it in and steer it. It's locked.
Yeah, we're giving these athletes some really hard obstacles here today, and that is definitely the crux of the entire course. You know, we said 1 or 2 clears. I don't know after that because Riley was kind of the favorite to clear. But hey, we still have a lot of really strong athletes coming up, so we will have to see if any of them can grab the clear today.
It's going to come down to the wardrobe malfunction because their tech is ultimately what's going to pay off and get them going through the course. It might be a race to the wardrobe malfunction for all we know. So here we go. Next up is going to be the second of the Ridley brothers, Matthew.
Matthew, he's going to want to best his brother. I'm sure they have that, brotherly rivalry going, as most brothers do. It's always friendly, but he's going to want to beat him, when me and my sister used to compete against each other in Ninja when we were younger, we'd always have that little friendly sibling rivalry where, you love each other, but you always want to win.
Here we can see Matthew using the same strategy of quick matching through those rings. Now quickly moving across these devil steps, trying to just efficiently get through these obstacles, trying to save as much time as he can. Going to take a bit of a cautious swing here, which honestly makes sense due to the tight area that he's in. Now he's moving along through, and he's going to pick up the ring to get ready for Greg's corner. Nice,
ready.
he's hooked
Wow.
it in.
A
lot of people getting hung up here.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, careful! Hanging on by one hand.
Goodness. I like this reset, though. This looks good. Going straight for the dismount.
And is that fine? Yeah, he's fine. He didn't touch it. Okay.
There we go.
He's used up a minute now. Careful, that works.
Scaring me out here.
He's used up a minute of his time. He's on the 7th obstacle. This is where it starts to get difficult. So he's going to chalk up, get ready for the tilting floating monkey bars. And let's see how everything fares for him.
He was a little faster than his brother, so he's going to be happy about that.
Seems like it's a bit too out of reach, but not anymore. Okay,
nice.
Here he goes.
Oh,
keep that momentum.
Nice.
This is good flow. I like this.
There we go. That looks great. That looks really good. Matthew.
Our fastest time up to this point as well.
Yep. Moving up really quickly. Going very fast. Swinging through quick here. I love this. He knows Riley had a great run. He's got a real... Oh, wow.
Ooh. He had too much height going down. It looks like when you're trying to force a salmon ladder bar into its rung when it's already like that, you want more forward momentum instead of upward or downward momentum.
Yeah, I think he needs to not set for a link motion either and just go for it kind of straight on with his legs in front of him. I think that'll help him out. So let's see what he can do on the second attempt here. Remember, you only get 2 attempts on the obstacles you fail, so this is his final attempt here. It's do or die right now.
All right. Taking a bit of time. Getting ready to go. They're resetting the salmon bar, and now he's on.
Here we go. Loading up for the up for grabs.
Here he makes it. Yes, he does. Nice. He had more forward momentum there.
His legs were a little more in front of him, and I think that made the difference.
Right. Here he goes now.
Oh, no. Surprising fall there. He can definitely get that, though. It seemed to be a bit of just a misstep.
Right, here he goes. Gonna try again. He needs to make this, and unfortunately, that's gonna be it for Matthew Ridley. Unfortunate there, going out on the cliff adventure. I could see what he wanted, though. He wanted to get through that X quickly, but the grip and the direction and the angle just didn't add up.
What a save there. That was awesome. But unfortunately, goes down on the new obstacle for the Elite Division, the Cliff Adventure. But what a great run, Billy. What a great run.
This was a very, very good run, yeah. So then we're into our final 4 competitors now. So now we're going to be moving on to the athletes who have got the potential to get a Premier Series final slot, and the first of which is going to be Saxon Johnstone. Now, we've hyped him up. He's been on the shows before, Australian Ninja Warrior and Sasuke, to be precise.
Yes,
so hopefully he can use
the
his
other
international...
A&W, so to speak.
A-U-N-W. A&W with a lowercase u in between the A and N. There you go.
There you go. It's perfect.
Okay. So here we go. We're going to have Saxon Johnstone coming out of Rossmore. This is going to be an exciting one. Here he goes. So, Saxon, a very consistent competitor. Not too familiar with how his tech game is, though. Nice little broad jump going over those pyramids. Taking the more cautious approach of going steadily on these rings, which is working nicely for him. And here he moves. He's a big fella, so he's able to reach out to some bigger lengths, too. So I'm hoping that it works out in his favor on a couple of the obstacles later on in the course.
Yeah, I think this course definitely does favor, some taller people in some ways. Especially at the start here with his bear trap obstacle coming up. So, let's see what Saxon can do. Nice!
Yes,
Super
there
clean.
we go. Immediately in there.
Yes!
And he's quickly off it. This is the fastest we've seen up to this point as well. That's a very good time, actually, moving out of the Greg's corner immediately. That's a solid time save, because a lot of people have had trouble getting out of that.
Let's see if he can hold this floating monkey bar obstacle with one arm. Wow, he's making it look easy. He's kind of like flexing on us real quick.
Ooh, this is very good control. You can see him not really panicking. He's very calm, and he's 10 seconds ahead of everyone else, a minute into the course.
Getting ready, loading up for this up for grabs. Gotta take a big backswing here. Super fast time to this point, so he's just gotta keep up this pace, and he'll be cruising. Come on.
And
nice!
He's got it. Nice. Lovely stuff
go.
there from Saxon Johnstone. I'm not really surprised that he's got to this point as well with his tech game on Up for Grabs. When he was on the show, on Ring Chaser, he missed the ring but was able to catch it with his foot and carry on to clear the course. It was absolutely
I want to see
insane.
that clip. You got to send me that later, Billy. That's crazy.
I got to find it, bro. It's actually insane. So Saxon Johnstone coming along through now, moving back onto that trapeze. He's probably going to go for the skip, but he is quite tall, so I don't know if he's just going to send it for the cliff.
I think he's going for the
try
skip?
and skip.
Oh!
He does. You can see he had to kind of duck. His head was so close to that.
That was a little scary, I'm not going to lie, but I'm happy he survived that. But now he was a little what? No, actually, he was a little faster than Riley by 4 seconds. Wow. Crazy. So it's going to put Saxon into first place.
Here he moves. Saxon, by extension, is qualified for the Premier Series Finals, but he can't get the ring in play there. Unfortunately, this is really difficult for Saxon. This is really difficult for everyone, to be honest. No one has gotten the hook into that ring yet. And
One more try,
we haven't
though.
seen the final 3 obstacles.
I think he can get it. I really do. And he has so much time. Yes, there we go. Come on.
He's got the bat move.
Got to go in and out.
Can he
It's
get it?
really precise.
Yes!
Yes!
Saxon Johnstone!
Saxon! Come on!
There we go!
Wow!
The show boy is in the house! 11th obstacle's in now, making it onto the stock market. He needs to be really careful with this as well, because if he misses, another retry is going to have to be used, and that is not what he wants. He has to climb up the vine of T-ledgers.
All the way up. Those look a little sloped, too. Come on.
Oh, that's evil.
Wow.
He's got the star hold as well.
It's like a Mario
He's got no
power-up.
momentum.
Wow.
What's he gonna do?
Come on.
Yeah, there
gotta
you
get
go.
that
Grab it
dismount.
back.
Yes.
This is good. Saxon Johnstone is on his way to a buzzer, hopefully onto YOLO.
Come on. 2 obstacles to go. Gotta catch this big... Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Ooh, okay.
Crazy.
Looks like he just slipped off that. Saxon gonna have to try his best to move on through this one.
Come on.
Is he gonna go for the
Oh!
It looks like he had just had too much weight going down. He's a very big guy. That's gonna be it for him. Unfortunate there from Saxon.
Wow.
But that is the best run of the Elite Division so far.
Man, there's so many hard obstacles in this course, Billy. I thought he had the clear in the bag, but I forgot about the YOLO. What a run out of Saxon. Getting that wardrobe malfunction, I mean, that would be a hard obstacle in any competition. So that was insane from Saxon, coming out here and doing that. Everything was so smooth in that run, Billy. I have no complaints. That was amazing.
He just conquered everything up until the wardrobe malfunction. He had to take a retry, and it worked for him, which was brilliant because we were able to see more of the course. It looked like in order to get more of a precise move going into the ring, you have to be further along the track than I expected. But Saxon Johnstone pulling through for our athletes here today, and he is qualified for the Premier Series Finals.
Yes, he is definitely qualified. And we have, what, 3 runners to go now?
Yeah, we've got 3 more, Ethan Yule being the first.
So we're getting into the best runs from the placement course. After Ethan, it will be only the clears left. So Ethan was our fastest and furthest non-clear, which means he definitely is going to be a contender to clear this course.
Indeed, he is. Making sure he's all ready to go. He's seen that the wardrobe malfunction is able to be done. So hopefully that reinfuses a bit of hope within the rest of our athletes here. Ethan Yule hoping to make a breakthrough even further.
I saw what you were saying about the cane kind of not fitting. And it's true. When Saxon did it, he kind of had to tilt the cane. So I'm excited to see what Ethan can do if he makes it to that point.
Ethan moving along into the devil steps now. A very efficient pace that he's got going on here. Not really having a problem with anything at all. He's stuffed a nice reach out, really utilizing all of his wingspan here. Now Ethan is moving on to the obstacle that gives people trouble. Not today, hopefully, if he's able to dismount immediately.
Nice.
Yes,
There we
love it.
go.
You
Very
can see
smooth.
just by that quick dismount, he's able to be 6.6 seconds ahead of the rest of the field here. And just by that, he has the opportunity to jump into first or second place.
He sure does. But he's got to get through a few of these cruxes, starting with these tilting floating monkey bars. Looking really strong right now, though. Ethan, come on. Nice.
Used up a minute of his time now. No retry spent. Chalking up, ready to go for up for grabs. We've seen people come undone at the salmon ladder part of this because they're not darting forward with it. They're kind of floating, and that's not what you need on up for grabs. You need to dart forward with the bar. Hopefully he's able to do it.
Come on. Yeah,
Does just that. Brilliant stuff.
He made it look super easy, too. I'm loving this pace right now out of Ethan. He's very, very close to Saxon's pace right now. So let's see what he can do here on Cliff Adventure. Come on.
Oh, the one-handed save. He's still alive.
What a save.
Keep it going, Ethan. How's he going to fare? Is he going to go for the skip? He's going to go for the skip.
He is.
Can he go for the skip? He
Oh,
has
no!
gone nuts for the skip.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was really close. You can see it on his face. He's laughing about it. He doesn't want to do this again.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. But unfortunately, he's going to have to. He's got to get this move now. Hopefully, he can be a little more locked in. Oh!
He's got it. He's on the side of that cliff.
What?
Not
Yo.
optimal, but Ethan, you're going to have to try and go for the skip again. His
Bigger
foot tap.
swing. You got to send it.
Beware of the legs.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Made it
Okay,
look
he's fine.
easy. Easy that time. Super easy. All right, Ethan. Here we go. 4 obstacles to go. He's currently in 3rd place, and we're going to see how much further he can push it. So close to Riley's pace, just a couple seconds off. Oh, no!
Oh, but he misses the quote-unquote easy part of the obstacle.
Easier.
Which honestly might be harder than the actual part itself. It's just a lucky shot, honestly, if you get it. To be honest, because of the shape of the hook.
Oh,
and
no!
Ethan can't get the bat move. That's unfortunate. You can see he's smacking it down. He doesn't want that. Unfortunate there for Ethan.
Ending, but a great run out of Ethan. And that's going to qualify him as well, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because he's in 3rd with 1 runner to go. Or 2 runners to go. Oh, no.
So he's on the bubble then.
He is on the bubble.
So he's not out of the woods yet.
He's not. It's going to be intense, especially because these are our 2 clears from the brutal placement course. So we know these guys are capable of clearing a course, but we're going to have to see if they can clear the challenge course.
Okay. Right. Let's see if our So we're into the 2 people who cleared our placement course earlier on in the stream. First being Ty Beadle.
Ty Beadle. Billy, is the sun coming up for you yet?
The sun's on me. The sun came up. The sun came up about 2 hours ago, mate.
Oh dang! Yeah, it's the middle of the night for me right now. 2:30 a.m. This was you like 5 hours ago, Billy.
That's really sad. Right.
Yeah, but we love it. Ty Beadle coming out here, the first of our 2 clears on that placement course. Can we talk about how good that run was? By the way, it was an amazing run. So I'm excited to see if he can put some of that to work here on the challenge course.
Yeah, Ty absolutely brought the hype to the placement course, and he's quickly matching on the first few rings here, which gives me hope, honestly. If he wants to move fast, then he's going to move quick. That means the same thing. What am I talking about?
It's okay. I get it. You're tired.
All right, Ty.
Oh,
going to match on that rope. Interesting. He's doing well so far.
Now got to go for this bear trap move. Nice. Locks it in.
Easy stuff there. Not a problem.
Yeah,
He's up about 35 seconds of his time now.
These later runners are making that bear trap move, especially the dismount, looks super easy.
Here he goes. Gets the first pulley move.
Come on.
Isn't able to get it. He doesn't want to make that one sway too hard.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
That's always
a good one. He's got it there quick.
It's terrifying to be on a floating monkey bar and not know if you're going to fall off of it, but, you know, he just locked that in. Ty is absolutely locked. He's got to move through here. Get this up for grabs move.
3 minutes, 45 seconds as he moves on in. He needs to have a lot of power coming into the salmon ladder. One more backswing's going to do it to ensure the power, and the cross grip, too, in the air is kind of risky, but it pays off.
Sure is. Doing that cross grip is crazy. It's an insane move from these athletes. I think I'd go forward grip, honestly, because it's a lot more precise, but the cross grip is extremely impressive. Now Ty, moving on to the cliff adventure. This has been a pretty big crux today. Wow.
Indeed it has, but the skip has definitely aided it, I think, and I think Ty might go for the same beta.
Let's hope for it. Come on.
Gonna be a big one for Ty Beadle, and he's got it. I think he went to the side of the cliff as well, so he wouldn't bash himself into it.
Yes,
so
very
Ty
smart.
Beadle has now qualified for the Premier Series final season. Second place is guaranteed. Third podium is great. Just under 2 minutes now to see if he can get wardrobe malfunction.
This run has been great from Ty. No fails so far. Can he lock in the wardrobe malfunction? This is where the difficulty of the course absolutely skyrockets, Billy. Come on. Oh!
Yes!
First try!
There we go.
Oh
He's
my
matching
goodness!
Saxon, and he's
Oh my
17
goodness!
seconds ahead. This is good, and he immediately reaches out to the third tee.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I mean, that puts him in the first place. 41 seconds faster. Ty Beadle, ladies and gentlemen. What a run.
I never thought this would happen. Ty Beadle.
Oh my
Here
gosh.
he goes. He needs to lock it up and seal the deal. Can he get the YOLO like it's 2013?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Got the grip. His tendons are going to hit him. But he's got it. Now the final obstacle,
Come on.
the pull cue. He's going to reach out, take
Just
a
get out of
very
there.
smooth jump over to the
Yes!
buzzer, and Ty Beetle has broken
Full
the curse.
clear. Oh my goodness. Billy, what a run. The full clear from Ty Beetle, clearing both the placement and the challenge course, making the bear trap look smooth. The floating monkey bars looked absolutely effortless, doing this insane skip all the way to the side, making it look like a walk in the park. Getting wardrobe malfunction, not only getting it, but getting it first try, which none of the other athletes have been able to do today. Moving through the last few obstacles, he said YOLO on YOLO with that one arm swing. Look at that face, hits his head.
I
and-
could feel the tension in the forearm there. That was
Wow.
insane.
We underestimated Ty. We didn't even mention him. We said only Riley would clear, but Ty came out and was the only clear so far with only one runner to go. That was an incredible run, Billy.
It absolutely was. Now, so the only person now who is able to contest that is Luke Schmitzer. He was the fastest clear of the placement course. There is a high chance that he can get this.
There absolutely is. But first, he's going to have to... I mean, matching Ty Beetle's run there is already hard enough, but he has to beat it. But he did get first on placement, and we know what that means. So let's see if he can put it all together here for this run.
Here he moves, trying to get through the course as fast as possible. He's on the fastest pace by a couple milliseconds so far, and he wants to keep up that streak. Going to pick up the ring and immediately go ahead onto the steps. Be careful, he can reach out for it. No problem.
Nice. There we go. Luke is jacked, honestly. So, I mean, he's going to be able to use that muscle very well through this course. It's a very strength-based course with a few tech obstacles.
Here he goes, Luke Schmitzer. On the floating monkey bars, wants to be careful, misses that pulley.
Come on. Ooh, this is brutal. Still holding on, but I don't know how many more swings he can have left in him. Is he going to reset? Oh, come on.
He doesn't want to give up on the retries. He
Wow.
doesn't need to. Careful, root it back in, and he has.
Wow.
This is a
incredible.
dire moment. Here he goes.
He still has to get the next one, though. He's not out of the woods yet, Billy. He is not out of the woods yet.
Here he goes, trying his best to reach out. His wingspan should theoretically help him, which it does now.
Wow.
And he immediately gets out of there. 3.5 minutes now. He's not on the fastest pace anymore, so in order to get first place, he's got to pick up the pace. But I can tell that his arms are going to be dead after that long monkey bar route.
Well, he could clear both the placement and the challenge, just like Ty, which would make them our only two clears on both courses. He's got to lock in this up for grabs. Luke Schmitzer.
Which he does.
There we go.
Easy. Another cross grip. I thought he went forward grip for a bit, honestly, but he was able
I thought
to
so
do it
too,
cross.
actually. Look at that. Must have
Which
been
is
a
not
little
a problem at all.
visual glitch for us. But yeah, here we go. On to the cliff adventure. What's his pace looking like right now? Man, over 2 minutes in.
Ooh, being careful. That I saw 2 fingers holding onto that cliff there. That was insane.
Come on. Oh,
Oh,
no. Man,
he's too tall.
I think those monkey bars might have pumped him out a little bit too, though. Because those were so pumpy. But here we go. One more try on Cliff Adventure.
You said he's jacked. He's got to use all that muscle to his advantage here. Luke, he's a very tall man representing the compound, and he's down! Luke Schmitzer is down and out on the Cliff Adventure. His own adventure coming to an end.
An unfortunate ending. You see Ty coming over to console him after the run. I mean, Luke was moving at a great pace. Floating monkey bars tripped him up a little bit, but our first place placement runner could not take home first place on challenge, unfortunately. But still a valiant effort out of Luke, nonetheless.
Indeed so. He was dealt a bad hand on the floating monkey bars there, and I think that it completely gassed him out. Enzo, we made it! We've made it to the end of the Elite Division. We can now say that Ty Beadle is the winner of the Elite Male Division, with Ty, Saxon, Riley, and Ethan going through to the Premier Series Finals. at Ascend in November. Shout outs to all of the other competitors in the male division, and shout outs to our female division as well, with Zoe Harkness, Millie Baker, and Abby Cutts making the cut for the Premier Series Finals 2, with Millie Baker ultimately coming out on top, matching the winning pedigree that her father had earlier on in the day.
Yeah, we
Enzo,
said
that was insane.
That was absolutely insane. We said that was going to happen possibly, and it came true. Millie Baker taking home the win. Luckily, all three of those women will be qualifying for the finals later this year at Ascend. Oh my goodness. And Ty Beetle, we're getting a little highlight reel of that run. That was, the run of the day, for sure. Absolutely flawless, clearing every obstacle first try. Billy, I'm not confident I would clear that wardrobe malfunction obstacle first try, so I'm incredibly impressed. That technique was amazing. And, Ty Beetle just came out here and dominated the field in both the placement and the challenge course, taking home second and first place, and ultimately taking home first. So big congrats to Ty Beetle.
Absolutely insane. That buzzer hit meant a lot to him right there. That was an insane elite division with a crazy placement course and an insane challenge course. That was poetry in motion there throughout all of Australian Warrior Fitness right there. Enzo, what are the final thoughts closing out of that?
Man, I had a great time commentating here, hanging out with you guys in the chat, watching this competition over in Australia. And I'm just so grateful to be back here, Billy. These competitions are so fun to watch, commentate on together. And this one is no exception for the excitement that Premier Series brings. And we have a lot more excitement coming up later this season.
Indeed, we do. Australian Warrior Fitness is not going to be disappointing tomorrow either. Tomorrow, the action continues with our youth divisions. We got the kids, mature kids, and preteens coming through at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. Australian time, respectively. And with all that being said, my name is Billy Dixon, joined alongside Enzo D. Ferrari Wilson. We've been your commentators for the Elites, and we will see you later.
See y'all later.